Okay.
And we are live from San Francisco. It's Saturday morning.
Saturday after. Well, yeah. Morning.
Starring Michelle and Lori G. With the musical talents of Rick Grayson. I'm your host, Ray Doomzilla. Welcome to the show. Sorry, I don't have the music queued up, so
that should be the opening from now on, dude.
Yeah, where's the music?
Live from the Rayseum.
I'm gonna come up with a script for that, and I'm gonna do the voiceover for the fucking music, dude.
Your voice is not deep enough, Rick.
Are you kidding me?
What are you saying? Welcome back, folks. Issue number 36 here at the SF Company Hour, SF Comic Book Company channel here on the YouTubes. We have our special. We're doing a special Comic-Con. Comic-Con's going on right now, so we're doing a little special. We're going to talk about all the news that's popping off. We're going to run through a bunch of topics, just kind of shoot the shit about Comic-Con, maybe share some Comic-Con stories of yore. Welcome back to the show, Michelle, our returning champion.
No, thank you.
Undefeated.
Yes.
Yeah, undefeated. Undefeated, reigning, defending.
We can do the whole thing.
Is Bo awake? That's the big question.
Nope. He's on night shift, so he's down for the count.
That's what. Well, all bets were right. Yeah. Okay. I really hope he wakes up as the boy just stumbles on in the background in his underwear.
No.
What's going on over here?
He's just gonna peek in. Hey,
Lori G, welcome back.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Good to see everyone.
Are you going through Comic-Con withdrawals right now?
Oh, completely. I'm looking at my watch going, I should probably be in Hall H right now with like the Warner
She's
Brothers. I know, I'm already there. I'm in the press pit. There he is. I would probably be in Hall H in the press pit. Probably I'm sure that either Warner Brothers or Fox or Walking Dead or something would have probably been there at this moment, and the whole place would have been screaming their heads off and whatever else. So
the best thing about this is Henry Cavill can be safe and doesn't have Lori stalking her.
and me.
And there you go. I know Michelle and I will take turns. So there you go.
Yeah, he's safe at home building computers.
Very sexily building computers too, I might add.
Speaking of sexily, Rick, our social media director, our resident wino, are you sober from last week?
Yeah.
The rehab worked. All right, awesome. All right, so we're gonna run through some. How you doing, Rick? Everything good?
Doing good, man.
You look like you have color in your face. That's what.
I got tons of color in my face, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm drinking, colorful
last
juice.
week it looked like you were doing a Crow cosplay, but just.
Oh, well, tequila does that to you. So I think I'm gonna be off of tequila for a while, going back to whiskey. So
yeah,
we're gonna be safe, everybody.
We'll figure this thing out one way or another.
One day I'll figure it all out, man.
All right, so there's a bunch of shit popping off this week. Let's see. Let's talk about. I love this trailer. I just watched this. The Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Truth Seekers.
Oh yeah.
I thought this was really cool. I like this. What'd you guys, Michelle? What'd you think of this trailer?
Well, when I looked at the trailer, I thought the first thing that came to my mind was, that show Ghost Facers that's within Supernatural.
Uh-huh.
I've heard of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so the TV show Supernatural with Sam and Dean, and then they run into a group of guys that are kind of like paranormal ghost seekers, and I think they're called Ghost Facers or something, and they're very.
I think it was Ghost Chasers. I think you're right.
Ghost Chasers or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's what I immediately thought of at first. I wasn't thinking like Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz or anything. I was thinking of that, and I thought, okay, this is going to be funny because it's Pegg and Frost, always funny. No Edgar Wright involved, so it's a little different, right?
Yeah.
But
they have worked well without him too. Like Paul was
Exactly.
actually pretty enjoyable. So,
but the funny thing is what's his name? Simon Pegg's his wig.
yeah.
Did you
Oh,
guys-
yeah.
And
It's
I watched the panel. I don't know if y'all watched the panel,
I did, yeah.
but he felt like he was like a mannequin, you know, because he had this big old like, you know, mop on his head, you know, through the whole taping of the show. But I think it looks funny. I mean, obviously it's going to be funny, but I want to see how far deep they go into like the supernatural as far as special effects or, you know, storylines. That's kind of what I want to see. I know they're funny, but I want to see if they're going to, you know, pull it back to more horror and supernatural when they're actually going out trying to chase ghosts.
Yeah, it's best when horror and comedy blend, you know. But I definitely take the horror seriously, take the comedy seriously. So, Lori, what's your favorite Simon Pegg Nick Frost collaboration?
Well, up until a couple of years ago, I had not seen Shaun of the Dead, and then I finally saw it and absolutely loved it. I think that one and Hot Fuzz are probably my two favorites of theirs. And with, like Michelle said, I did watch the Truth Seekers, both the panel as well as the trailer, and it does look. I can just tell right away that it's going to be hysterical. I mean, the scene with in the trailer with Malcolm McDowell, who's in it as well, which is going to be amazing, going up the staircase. I mean, that, and you think it's like a ghost, and then he turns around and he says something. It's just like, oh my God. And it's just going to be one of those, you know, have the ghost hunters and all of that stuff with the comedy is just going to be gold, I think, for them, because they know how to do that extremely well. So it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
yeah. Rick, what was your favorite episode of Spaced?
Oh, dude, easily. Oh, dude. I mean, it's a tie between two. It's a tie between two of them, actually. It's the one where they start out with the Resident Evil thing, where Simon Pegg is playing Resident Evil 2, and he just keeps looking around his house, and he's just enacting it in his imagination. I thought that was awesome. And then the second one is the one where all guys in synchronicity, if you start like this whole thing, all the other guys around you are going to start playing the same thing, and you're going to have this whole giant blood battle to some like platoon music in the background, blood splurting. It was just great, dude. So
yeah, Space is probably my favorite collaboration.
That's my favorite collaboration. That's what I would have said.
That show's amazing. 2 seasons, British TV show, directed by Edgar Wright. And
written by what? Pegg and
the girl that's in the show too.
Park with Jessica.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Spaced, I think it's on
Jessica Stevenson.
Yeah, it's on. I think it's on Amazon. What's Spaced on?
I think it's on Hulu. It's definitely. I think it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Spaced yet, that show is hilarious.
It's a high recommendation.
Yeah, it's the music's really good. The humor is really good. The inside, like kind of like, you know, inside baseball kind of movie stuff is great. Like very very cutty references and stuff. That's probably my favorite.
Nerd, man.
Yeah, this Truth Seekers looks pretty good. I think it's right up my alley. I love horror. I love comedy, and when they blend well, like, you know, your Evil Deads and your your Shaun of the Deads and your, you know, certain, you know, don't take the horror seriously. That's all and
it's fun when they get like a like one of these legends to come in, like having Malcolm McDowell. I didn't expect that in the trailer, so that was awesome to see.
Yeah, I just watched this a couple of minutes ago for the first time. Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a must watch. We have a release date for this yet, Rick, or is this a TBD?
I'm looking for a release date right now.
It's gonna be on Amazon.
I think they said August. I think sometime. I think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe.
I don't have that date.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be 8 episodes with a targeted 2020 release date. So no release date.
I thought for some reason they had said August. Maybe
that'd be awesome.
Amazon's just killing it. I love Amazon's selection of stuff right now. They got a lot of cool shit. All right, so another, I guess we'll stick with the horror genre kind of trailers. HBO is doing a show called Lovecraft Country. It's another horror show. This is more of a horror drama. This is based off the Lovecraft Country book by Matt Ruff. So I don't know if this has anything to do with Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft, but I don't think you use a name like Lovecraft and not have with have something to do with.
Did you see
Lovecraft.
from the trailer? It looks like they're definitely including a lot of the stories.
Yeah,
It blends. It kind of like Castle Rock blends a lot of Stephen
exactly
King.
what I was thinking. Yeah, exactly. So, Lori, what'd you think of this trailer?
I thought it was really, really well done, and it does look really creepy and very, very influenced by Lovecraft. I mean, that's pretty much of a given on that. And I did a little research on it, and they said that it doesn't have to do with him directly, but indirectly. Obviously, it's all influenced by him and things.
Yeah.
And plus, the themes of it are very relevant, obviously, to what's been happening the last couple of months in this country, and it's pretty scary. And the cast is amazing. I mean, there's so many great people in this. It's just, and HBO, like you were saying, with Amazon, has been doing such great work with innovative stuff, new stuff. I mean, granted, they're going to get rid of HBO Go, and now they have HBO Max, and so it's all this kind of like but it looks really, really good, and I'm looking forward to it. And I think they have the Cthulhu, they have all kinds of stuff in there, which is so great. As long as they just keep his cat out of it, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. He was a known racist. I like the fact that it's a mostly black cast that's doing this. So that's cool. And it's it's got some good producers behind it. It's got Jordan Peele and J.J. Abrams behind it.
That's another reason for those two.
Cool. Michelle, what do you think about this?
Well, when I watched the trailer, I mean, it's HBO, so it looks really good as far as like production.
TV.
Yeah.
It's not just TV.
Okay, not TV.
But the fact that it's about this family trying to chase their legacy, I guess they have some kind of supernatural legacy that they're chasing, right? And they're trying to look for their father. And what I think is very interesting is that as they're going through, I think they called it like going through America, Jim America. I think that's
Jim Crow.
Yeah.
They're going through Jim Crow area.
Jim Crow America, where they're going across country, where they're going from Chicago. They're going from Chicago to Massachusetts or Rhode Island area. But as they're going through, they're facing what Lori brought up, racism and just the end of the Korean War, because it's set in the 1950s. So they're going through, they're traveling through the country, and they're dealing with those type of social horrors. And then as they're going through the traveling, they're stumbling upon supernatural horrors and monsters and those type of horrors. So I'm really digging this. I don't have HBO, but this might be one of those shows that I'm gonna sign up for HBO and watch. So I'm excited. And unfortunately, there wasn't a trailer to watch to prepare for this show, but there's actually a Comic-Con panel today at 4:00. So if you guys
today's for this show? Oh,
yes,
this is one I'll watch.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Yeah, the panel at 4:00.
It's right before What We Do in the Shadows, which is at 5. So.
Oh, great! So double.
That's a good double block right there.
Yeah, double lineup right there. But with Jordan Peele and J.J. Abrams, I mean, it's got to be a winner. So I'm excited, and I think that release date is August 16th. I think that's when it's coming out. If you have that in your notes there or anything, but I'm excited. I'm interested.
Me too, definitely.
Yeah, I think Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft is having kind of a little renaissance right now. He had Color Out of Space, which you can watch a spoiler review of that movie on the channel if you would like to. I definitely highly recommend that movie. So it's cool. I think there wouldn't be a sci-fi genre without H.P. Lovecraft. So I think inspiring a show from some of his ideas is a great idea. Rick, what do you think about all this?
I really wish the show would have been brought out at launch for HBO Max. This is something original, something that definitely probably would have gotten a lot of people excited to get HBO Go or HBO Max. It looks great. I'm glad that you said Jordan Peele and Abrams are a part of this, because I was looking at Monkey Paw and Bad Robot, collaborating on this. And just like the snippets from the trailer, especially the final shot, it looks like it's going to have great special effects.
HBO doesn't skimp on their shows.
Yeah, they really don't.
They put
movie quality.
Yeah, all their stuff is always really high quality stuff.
It's very good quality. So I'm super excited for this. I guess because HBO got something, they finished with Watchmen, which I think at this time, they probably were like, man, we probably shouldn't have finished with it.
Yeah.
I think in retrospect, thinking about that show should be going on for at least 3 years, it
Yeah.
would be so poignant to have Watchmen. But I'm glad that they're bringing this out. This looks like it's going to be good to parallel the sign of the times, and hopefully, you know, just spark some more perspective and more thought. That way we can, you know, thought processes need to be changed. You know, it's just yeah.
It's also good what Ray was saying too, that it's got a great diverse cast too. I mean, it's mostly Black actors, which is great, and really good ones at that, for that matter. So it's nice to see that kind of representation on especially such a major network, and you know, in that genre. So it'll kind of give us all a taste of what it was like back then, to kind of have to deal with all of that, as Michelle said, you know, going through racism and all of the stuff that they go through.
I'm glad we solved that. There's no of those issues anymore.
Yeah. I'll give HBO credit. I'll give HBO credit. They're usually at the forefront with letting their creators have a lot of, you know, just creative freedom with what they want to do. And I'm glad that a project like this ended up at HBO and not somewhere else.
I agree.
Yeah, could have ended up on Stars or something when
nobody's gonna watch it.
Where no one's gonna watch it.
Tulu's like a fucking little octopus monster.
I got Stars only because of Ash versus Evil Dead, and after that was over, I was like, yeah.
And now you got Netflix.
I don't need Stars anymore. So we got some chat here. Krista, Spaced is awesome. Yeah,
this is awesome.
Very underrated TV show. It's only 2 seasons. I think it was 6 episodes each. So only 12.
I think it's 6 or 8, but it's a quick watch.
Yeah, it's very quick. They're half-hour
it.
episodes. They're hilarious. Super geeky, very fun show. Big Leo, happy SF Comic-Con day. Where's my free goodie bag? It's in San Diego. If you get on a plane, wear a mask, go to San Diego, and your bag is waiting for you at the airport. Sarah North, hello. Raymond, hello. Don't use my Christian name, please. This wasn't in the no. Actually, let's talk about this Marvel Hellstrom show. I kind of glimpsed at the trailer. I didn't really. Hellstrom is a Marvel Comics character, son of Satan. This came out like in the early 70s, I believe, or he might have debuted in the 60s, but he had his own series in the 60s. So this is more of like this looks like more of a Marvel's answer to Constantine, even though Constantine came way after. But this is pretty much what it looks like. So Michelle, what do you think of this Hellstrom trailer?
So I never read like the Damon and Satana Hellstrom storylines. I just didn't read that. But when I saw this trailer, I'm thinking, okay, brother and sister, you know, evil brother, sister, they've got some kind of power going on. And what's interesting, if you saw the trailer, is their mother.
Oh, I love her.
Oh, she's an amazing actress. And I don't want to spoil too much because, you know, people should go watch the trailer, but her voice and how she speaks to just anybody in the show, especially her children, is just creepy and amazing and horrific, you know.
Yeah. She talked to my grandma.
But she also Elizabeth Marvel, though, is one of my favorite actresses. I think she's absolutely amazing, and she's got such a great range, and it's a perfect addition to this particular series. And she has that look too, like you were saying, Michelle, her voice, but also that look that she had when she was talking to them. It's just like, oh, okay, you don't want to mess with her kind of thing. Right. Like, no, not at all.
So October 16th on Hulu. Rick, you ready for Marvel's Constantine?
You know what? I don't know, man. I know, because I was like watching this, and I'm just like, this is one of the ones where it's like one of these kind of things as I'm watching it, just like, all right, you're not really wowing me. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'll probably watch the whole season just to see where it goes. I think this is the first Marvel new thing that's away from Netflix, right? The first TV show that's away from Netflix that's going to be premiering, other than the WandaVision and all the other stuff.
Have they?
He's being.
Is this canon with the MCU?
Yes. Well, apparently the original thing was they were going to include like the Ghost Rider, and they were going to just start the whole Spirits of Vengeance and starting getting into the magic thing for fucking for the Marvel TV. But I just don't know what's going on, because Ghost Rider was part of the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I really wasn't watching at that point when the. When
I kind of like Robbie Reyes. I think what was his name?
Robbie Reyes.
I kind of like it with the Charger.
Did you see it? I didn't get to see any of it.
I saw the Ghost Rider stuff. It looked cool. He looked badass. It looked
Well, if they can incorporate that character into this and like develop further, because I do like that. I like the Spirits of Vengeance. The Midnight Suns. I dig all that shit. But this thing, if this is a precursor to all of that, I'm not like super enthused. I want to watch it, but
did anybody watch the Comic-Con panel? Because I watched it.
For this guy? For this here?
Yeah, for this. So when I first saw the trailer, I was kind of not sure about it either, because I'm like, okay, is this going to be, are we going to involve a lot more other Marvel characters that might be coming in or what? But the executive producer and the front runner, I can't pronounce his name, I think it's Paul Zabiskie, he was saying that, he always wanted to bring a storyline, a Marvel storyline with darker tones, darker characters, explore more of the evil side. So when I watched the panel, it didn't talk about trying to bring in other Marvel characters. I think they're really going to zero in on this brother and sister family unit. And then I think there's another character named the Caretaker that's also part of the storyline in the comic, and some other folks that are in here.
Caretaker.
Yeah, but I don't know. I want to give it a chance, but I don't know if it's going to try and bring other Marvel, characters in in the beginning.
Yeah, if it's not weaving as far as like TV and how the movies do, that's gonna be like a step back for me. So I probably would tune out after.
So it's gonna be on. Is it Netflix? What are they gonna be on?
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any of the Marvel stuff is going to jump on Hulu since Disney
Hulu?
owns Hulu. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a chance only because the cast is really good. I mean, I think they're very good.
The darker Marvel stuff, right? I mean, other stuff is still
pretty much the rated
Plus.
R stuff is going to go on Hulu. So
Okay.
On Hulu,
yeah. So any of that stuff is going to go on Hulu. I'm down. I'll probably give it a watch. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing like a Werewolf by Night TV show. That would be fun. I wouldn't mind seeing some of the if they're gonna use some of those characters from the 70s. Like they're coming out with a Shang-Chi movie coming out in a couple years. So yeah, they're kind of going through the 70s catalog of characters. But yeah, Werewolf by Night would be cool. And if I hear good things about this show, I'll check it out. I don't know if I'm gonna be there day one, but if I hear some good things, I'll check it out. All right, let's see. I didn't put this in the notes, but this is hilarious. So Dave Franco is going to be playing Vanilla Ice in a biopic.
I saw
movie.
that.
Oh
dude.
my God, are you serious? Oh God.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. I just thought that was
God.
fucking the funniest.
Is this
thing.
going to be like a release for theaters or something? Hopefully.
So this is going to be like 8 Mile, but worse.
Man.
It's
a movie.
It's a movie,
movie.
yeah. It's a
Oh my
biopic.
God.
This was on the 2018 blacklist of most unproduced screenplays, Circle Line Hollywood. So I'm like, wow, this is written by Chris Goodwin and Philip Van.
Oh my
He goes from follows Vanilla Ice as he goes from high school dropout selling used cars in Dallas to having the first hip hop single to top the Billboard charts with Ice Ice Baby, and struggles with stardom extortion attempts. Basically,
I need to see the Suge Knight scene. I want the Suge
they don't have
Knight scene.
Suge Knight hanging him from a fucking balcony. I'm not seeing this movie.
I don't want to see it. Yeah, no doubt. I need that scene in the fucking movie, man.
Wait, what is this called? I'm sorry. What is the show called?
It
the
would be
movie?
the Vanilla Ice story. Robert Van Winkle.
Oh no.
Ice Lady. I don't know.
Ice.
Sorry, I got.
I said ripped off Queen. That one, yeah.
No, it's a different beat. Remember?
No. It's a different beat. It goes.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's the best explanation.
Mine goes.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sure, it does.
What was that behind the music? What was that?
Behind the music.
Yeah. No. See, their beat was like
different.
dun, 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 dun.
different.
Mine was dun, 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 dun. Like, oh my God.
Done, done.
Yeah, exactly. Theirs is a C and mine's a B. It's like, no, dude.
I don't give a fuck, but if that song comes out in the club, man, you're dancing that fucking.
Everybody's rapping
White
to
girl,
that shit, bro.
black girl, black dude,
Oh my
white
God.
dude, Mexican, whatever, man. You're getting fucking down to that song. That song was a jam back in the day, man. And then you found out it was a white guy and they ruined everything.
I wonder if they're gonna also chronicle his home improvement career.
No, see, that's where I hope they finish.
That's the
That's where I hope they finish.
That's
because
the
the thing
Ice Ice
is,
sequel.
I think the mid part of the movie should probably be the whole Suge Knight thing, and then the descent, because reality TV, I want to see his dark. I want to see his dark days after fucking the Suge Knight fucking. You're gonna die, guy.
His attempt to feud with Eminem, which was
Yeah, fucking dangled his ass out of fucking
Oh my God,
off a
that's
balcony,
hilarious.
man. I need to see this shit.
Yeah, I hope they spend most of the movie documenting the Cool as Ice.
Who'd you cast as Suge Knight?
Let's see, Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He can do anything.
I'll cast Big E from WWE.
That would be great, man.
Mike Tyson.
Shave his
Mike
head and
Tyson.
fucking. Yeah,
He's
he has
making
the
a
build and
comeback.
shit, too.
Dude, Mike Tyson's about to fight again, but that
Oh, God.
He is.
Roy Jones Jr. This is
Knock
gonna be a
his ass
travesty. I can't wait to watch it, but it's gonna be a travesty. So this is yeah, I don't know. This could be like great or really bad,
Oh my God.
but either way, it's going to be a hell of a train wreck. I can't wait for this. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Snow movie. That's what I'm going to inform.
Snow.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Oh
waiting
my
for.
Man, shit. I'm waiting for Third Base. That's what I want to come see the Third Base movie.
It'll happen one day, Rick. It'll happen.
How
Chris
goes the
Cross.
weasel? Because the weasel goes pop.
Crisscross.
All right, so continuing on the Comic-Con stuff. Invincible, the comic book series, is getting an animated show on Amazon
nice.
Prime. It's set to premiere in 2020, so in a few months. This comic book series is written by Robert Kirkman and John Mosley by Ryan Otley. This series is probably one of my favorite comic book series of all time. I'm very excited about the cartoon. It looks like hopefully there's going to be I think there's a panel today for this.
Is there? Oh my God.
Yeah, and hopefully they release a trailer, which I'm pretty sure they're going to do today. So they haven't seen anything yet. So the cast is amazing.
I'm looking at the cast right now. Oh my God,
so
I'm
we got
geeking out.
All right, so Steven Yeun as Mark Grayson, Invincible, are lead characters. From a lot of these it's Robert Kirkman and Skybound. So a lot of these guys are from Walking Dead. J.K. Simmons as Nolan.
Oh,
Grayson.
nice.
As Omni-Man, that's perfect.
He's basically
that
like
voice.
he's like basically the Superman allegory. Sandra Oh as Debbie Grayson.
Oh,
His
wow.
mom. Mark Hamill as Art Rosenbaum.
Who? No, I'm just kidding.
Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Seth Rogen as Alan the Alien.
I'm not sure if I
wow.
like that, but it's okay.
I love that. It's perfect. That's perfect casting.
I've never pictured Alan the Alien to sound like Seth Rogen,
Oh,
but
that's,
okay.
dude! As soon as I saw
I
that, I
can
was like,
totally
oh, that's
see it. Yeah, fucking
perfect.
Seth Rogen.
Let's see. You got ZZ Beats as Amber Bennett.
Amber Bennett. That's
That's
Adam
his
Eve, right?
The girlfriend, his girl.
Adam
Grayson's
Eve?
girlfriend. Yeah, no.
No, the first one. The first
Yeah.
girlfriend. Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Zazie Beats. Walter Goggins as Cecil Stedman.
Oh, I
Cecil
love
Holy
him. Love him.
No way, is Stedman?
Great.
That's awesome.
Stedman
That's
is like the Nick
nice.
Fury of this
Yeah.
universe.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, this is a great cast, man.
It's
going through it.
animated, did you say?
This is animated. Zachary Quinto is Robot. He's
Oh,
like
nice.
That's
yeah,
great.
it's-
Carrie Payton is Black Samson. Nice, man.
Yeah, this is a very very awesome cast. I like this cast a lot. And
Wow.
I'm
uh,
geeking.
have you checked this series out, Michelle?
No, I don't know anything about the Invincible, but after you just mentioned all that, all the
Oh,
cast
I
members.
highly recommend
Yeah, man.
Invincible.
Totally.
Especially
Okay.
like it's very easy to get into. There's only I
Okay.
think there's what 150 issues, Rick.
Yeah, but the thing is that if you go through the because I have like I think the first 8 books of the collected trades.
They have
I
the
still haven't
compendiums.
finished. I haven't finished them yet.
Get the compendiums. You can find the compendiums pretty.
Get the compendiums.
cheaply.
If you haven't
It's
had
like
it, get the
first-
compendiums. Yeah.
Yeah, the first 50.
Okay.
I think it has like the first 50 issues or something like that. They're quick reads too. They're really very entertaining. They have a lot of like comic tropes and stuff, but it's very like
Okay.
basically Kirkman's like his all the stuff he wanted to do in a superhero comic. He throws in there. I think it's his best work. I think it's better than
Where is
agree.
it going to be?
I think it's
Is
better
it on-
than Walking Dead.
Oh, this
but
is going to be on Amazon Prime?
Amazon.
Amazon Prime, man.
Oh, nice.
Amazon Prime's
Okay,
killing
good.
it, man.
Oh,
Yay.
Amazon's
Yay.
killing it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
loving
this
Amazon, man.
is oh my
That looks.
god.
That sounds amazing. I'm definitely going to check
They
that
may
out.
be an evil corporation, but goddamn, they have some good TV.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh man. I'm like
Yeah, so-
I'm like still geeking
Yeah,
out.
that
Looking
cast
that
at
voice
is
it.
cast
amazing.
by itself is just pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, anytime you add Mark Hamill to any cast.
Oh
it's-
my God.
My-
Goes
my-
up with all-
I still want to like the whole thing right now that I'm still just tripping on. I want to see the animation style. I'm hoping for
Yeah.
the trailer. I just need to see the animation style. I hope they do the book justice because this is one of my favorite books. I fucking love this book. It's super good.
Well,
The
they have-
animation is important.
Yeah, and Ryan Otley his style is very animation like, so hopefully they
stick
Ryan
to it.
Otley. They stick
Yeah.
to yeah. What does Phil do you think about this?
And keep it bloody. He wants blood. You hear that? Phil, do you want blood? Wow. Yeah.
Wow,
he
he's
wants
very
blood.
animated today.
I know
He is.
Brando's sleeping. He's like, I don't even care.
Brando.
Over it.
Mhm.
All right.
Bray, what
let's-
happened to your cat? Is he okay?
He's tax evasion.
Oh, okay.
He's with Wesley
Oh.
Snipes.
Hanging out with Wesley Snipes. Yeah.
They won't let him out. Let's see. There's a Spawn. There's a Todd McFarlane documentary happening tonight on was it Sci-Fi, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch Michelle? Did you watch the Todd McFarlane panel?
You know, I had been so busy this past week that I haven't watched. I only picked and choose my panels this week, but I need to watch that. Did anybody?
Yeah.
Did any of you guys watch it?
Mm-mm.
I heard it was like a roast of Todd McFarlane, so I have to
That
check this out. Yeah.
great.
'Cause
Roasting
anybody
Todd.
that anybody that interacts with Todd, like hearing like Rob Liefeld's impression of Todd McFarlane is hilarious. I love when they do impressions of McFarlane. So this is it's what is this called? It's called like Hell I Won't.
Like hell I won't.
Yeah, it's,
Like hell,
kinda
I
going-
won't. Okay.
Yeah, so it's it's premiering tonight on Sci-Fi.
Okay.
So this is I'm definitely gonna record that. I'm a big McFarlane mark, so I'm pretty excited about this. Ricky, did you hear about this?
No,
doc?
I saw the trailer, man, and the whole thing. I kind of love Todd because he's fucking defiant against everybody, dude.
Yeah.
He's like the one dude who's just like, yeah, fucking tell me I won't do it, and he's gonna fucking do it. So
Yeah, do it.
yeah,
and he has FU money right now, so
he does.
Yeah, so
He's
that's
got a
that's
lot
nice.
of FU money. So
So you got FU money, you can fucking do whatever the fuck and say whatever the fuck. So
hey, if Todd wants to say fuck you to a whole bunch of people in the fucking comic industry, fucking so be it. Let's watch.
let's see. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I love the McFarlanes. Let's see. Let's go to. Let's see. So let's talk about some panels. Some of the stuff panels this week. Did you guys, Laura? Did you check any highlights from any of the panels you've been watching?
I did watch the Truth Seekers, which was a lot of fun, and then I just before this podcast started, I actually was watching a Ray Harryhausen one, which was
Oh, really?
fantastic, and it's with John Walsh, who's the curator of the Harryhausen Museum, and then his daughter, Harryhausen's daughter, and you guys would freak out that she had all of the figures, like the skeletons, and she had
Oh, that's
Bubo,
awesome.
and she had the Kraken, she had, I mean, all of this stuff's just sitting on the table in front of her, and she talks about, growing up basically with this stuff in the house, and talking about, I only got halfway through it, but it was pretty amazing to see just these iconic statues sitting there, knowing that this is so much a part of film history. And she just released a book about her dad and things like that, and because he would have been 100 years old this year, and so it was kind of like a retrospect, and it's on if you want to watch. It's just, from what I could see, it was really, really amazing to see, and they showed like the restoration of it, and I was just like, I want that. They had a little Bubo thing. I'm like, I want that Bubo.
That'd be awesome to have. That's like a
He
super
had-
collectible for
I
any.
just
fucking
want one of
fan.
the skeletons, man.
She
For
had
what?
the
Okay, from
the
Ray
shield
Harryhausen's
from
collection, what would you
Perseus'
guys want?
shield. Oh, I would Bubo. The hands down,
Bubo?
I would want Bubo. That's it. Yeah.
Either
But she
either the
had the-
Kraken or one of the skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts.
She had 3 of those, and then she went to stand near the Kraken, and it's huge. It's like
Yeah.
a big torso.
I think
I
I'd
mean,
want
it
the
was
Kraken.
insane.
Yeah, I'd want the
Yeah.
Kraken.
They showed pictures of Medusa. It was just of the
Medusa.
statue of Medusa and all of that. But she
How
also
tall are these
has
statues?
there's some of them are I would say maybe
12 inches,
12
15,
inches.
16.
I mean, they're definitely big. They're definitely, pieces that you could have sitting on a table and things. But the thing that she also had, which she needs to unfortunately polish, was Perseus's shield from
Oh, that's fucking
Clash of the
dope,
Titans.
man.
I was like,
Titans.
holy shit. I couldn't believe it. But she needs to, it was kind of a little bit dull. So she needed to obviously get it, polished up, but otherwise, and it was heavy. She's like, yeah, this is real metal. This is,
Well, it's from ancient Greece. What the hell?
I mean, duh, exactly.
I'd like a
But
Kraken or Calibos. That could.
If you guys
those
get a
cool
chance to, if you guys get a chance to look, it's it was at 1 o'clock yesterday.
Do they
But
replay
it's-
these panels?
You
Can we
can go on-
find
it's-
them?
They're online. They're all
Yeah,
online.
it's all
Okay.
they're all on the YouTube
So I can go back
channel.
and backtrack and find all this shit.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Actually-
if you go to the Comic-Con Utah YouTube channel, it's on there. So
Okay.
So I just want to show everybody, I actually went to this website. It's called comiccon2020.sched, like schedule, sched.com. You can put it on your phone. It's like an app, and it'll have all the panels, and you
Yeah.
click on it, it'll take you to the YouTube link. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just scrolling through and
Yeah.
looking at certain panels.
or
I
you
can,
can just, yeah, exactly. Or go online. That's how I found it. If you go on to comiccon.org or and then you can go day by day by day, and you can look
Right.
through everything. And especially you guys, I think, would want to see like all of the comic book ones, because I know
Well,
that
I have
like,
a panel I want to watch today at 3:00. They got the Bill and Ted's one. So
they have that
Yeah.
one. They also have a George Romero. They have a
Yes.
George Romero one. Yesterday they had a Legacy of George Romero. There's
Me
the
too.
Constantine reunion as well.
Mhm.
There's at 1 o'clock today. There's also the Guillermo del Toro on filmmaking.
Mhm.
There, yeah, Lovecraft Country is today. What we
Mhm.
do in the it goes Lovecraft Country, What We Do in the Shadows, and then Farscape at 6 o'clock.
What time is the what we do in the shadows, man?
5.
4, 5.
Yeah.
Michelle, so any highlights from your panel watching so far this week?
Well, I mean, I watched most of the panels for all the movies and stuff we were talking about today. So I did see the Hellstrom panel. I did see the we haven't talked about it yet, but I did see a World Beyond panel as well as New Mutants, which we can talk to when we get. But I did see this one. I don't know if you guys, maybe Rick, you might be familiar with
He's
horror
familiar.
manga artist, writer Junji Ito. Have you
Oh
heard of
no,
him?
I'm not.
Oh,
Which-
yeah.
Wait. Which books did he do?
He did Tommy, he did Frankenstein, he did
I've heard
like
of
all
him, yeah.
these collections. But I just discovered him. I went to Comics Experience Outpost about, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago when we used to be able to go out to these places. And the fellow that worked there, I think his name was Devin or Dylan, I can't remember. Very nice guy. But he said, do you like horror? I'm like, yes. Do you like manga? I said, not much, but what can you show me? So he told me about this artist slash writer Junji Ito. So he had a panel yesterday, actually. I don't know, Lori, if you had heard about him, or Rick or Ray, but he had to translate because he only spoke Japanese.
Yeah.
But his drawings and his storylines are so just out there. You've got to look at his work. It's amazing. And
What's
so,
the name of it?
well, his
Junji
name
Ito?
is Junji Ito. Let me see if I can. I
Okay.
want to be
Now
able to
that-
spell it right.
Now that I think about it, Michelle, I think he might have had a panel last year at Comic-Con, which I think
Oh.
I went to, because
Okay.
there was one that was a Japanese artist, and he again had to have, I think it was either a video game or a because I think Guillermo del Toro was involved in it. What's his name?
No,
Norman
that's the
Reedus?
guy. Norman Reedus. Yeah, that was Silent Hills though. That
Oh.
game.
Yeah.
That
That's
game
what I
got
thought.
scrapped, man. I was really sad about that one.
But I think I gave Ray the poster for that. They were giving away posters and things, and I think I gave that to
So
him.
is this so Michelle? Is this the game? Is it because they're talking about a game that they're developing?
No, he
from
could have
there.
probably been doing the artwork on the game.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at right now. He's they're developing into a game.
Oh,
There,
really?
yeah, there is a game that he's involved with, but his works are called Tomie Uzumaki Gyo. These are all of these books that he's written as well as the artwork. So he does both.
Nice.
It's amazing. I love
Nice.
his. I just started getting
Yeah,
into
that's
him,
cool.
and I didn't watch the whole panel, but I'm going to finish it off today. But that was one that I was very interested in looking at. But I'm
Cool.
going to start picking up some of his actual works. I think the latest one he's coming out with is one about Frankenstein.
Ooh, that sounds
so-
good.
Oh, it looks cool. Yeah, the art looks really good.
Yeah.
Rick, any standouts for you? Any panel standouts? Did you watch anything yet?
I haven't watched anything yet, but because the thing is, I watched like the trailer for like Hellstrom, so I didn't watch the panel. I was like, Truth Seekers. I didn't want to watch anything else. Truth Seekers just like that's the way it. I saw it. I was like, dude, I really want to see this now. I don't need to see anything else. But Bill and Ted's, that's one of those things that I want to see. I want to see more what we do in the shadows. I can't get enough of that show. I'm already probably on my 3rd time going through it.
Yeah, I'm going through.
It
my
just makes you
second time.
laugh. Yeah, it makes
What we
you
do.
laugh.
There's
Yeah,
Jackie
it's
Daytona
fucking
right
great.
there.
Jackie,
Yeah.
Man.
Jackie
Great,
Daytona.
he's my favorite character. He's the best.
Oh, Colin Robinson. man.
Aslo.
I want to get a T-shirt that says "Roommates die, but coworkers die, but vampire roommates are forever."
I really like Colin Robinson. Colin
Energy
Robinson.
vampire.
Nandor is like my like down low favorite though. I love Nandor, dude.
You are.
We can
I
have
am
a superb
Nandor.
owl party next year too. We can have a superb owl party next year.
Oh my
Superb,
God.
yes, superb owl party.
We must
Al-
have
Alex
a
is- Alex is a-
superb
Alex
owl
is-
party.
Alex is Guillermo for sure.
Oh, totally, completely.
So this New Mutants panel, I didn't watch. I didn't watch I guess they had the opening scene, but the posters they released look awesome. I'm actually kind of excited about this movie. I'm pretty juiced about the New Mutants. So it says it's coming out August 29th. That's what they pushed it to, which I don't think is going to happen. I don't think any movies are happening this year, wide release anyways. They just need to release this fucking streaming and just get it over with. This movie has been pushed back like fucking 3 years already. So it's just like I release this fucking movie. It looks fun. It looks like a fun movie. I like there was like almost like a Nightmare on Elm Street type poster. The one that's the one that stood out to me the most.
That's a great poster, man.
Very cool, but I would hang it on the wall. If the movie's awesome, I'll buy that poster. But this looks. I like the cast a lot. It looks. I didn't watch the opening scene because I want to go in fresh when this comes out. But Lori? What do you think of this New Mutants? What you excited about
it
this?
looks
at all?
pretty good. I was watched the trailer of it. I didn't get a chance to look at any of the panel or anything like that, but it looks good. It looks very interesting. I like that Maisie Williams is part of it because I absolutely love her. I think she's great, and it just looks like something that might be a different. It looks a little darker than I expected it to be actually, which I kind of like. So I'm glad that that element is in there. But I'll probably take a look at it when it comes out.
Yeah, it looks like it from the comic book. It looks like it's taken from the Demon Bear storyline from the 80s. Bill Sienkiewicz and was it Chris Claremont wrote the Demon Bear, a very famous New Mutant storyline.
Nice.
Very like psychological, very horror based. So, Michelle, what do you think of this New Mutants stuff coming out?
After watching this new opening scene trailer and knowing it's a Demon Bear saga, I am so jacked for this movie. I'm really into it. In the beginning, I was like, they didn't show much, earlier, but with this particular opening scene trailer that they just came out for Comic-Con, I'm totally 100% on board. And you talked about Bill Sienkiewicz. So I watched the panel, by the way. I don't know if you guys have a chance to watch it, but you should definitely watch it. But they had him, Bill Sienkiewicz, you probably can't see it, as a guest. Sorry, you probably can't see
Nice.
that. But he was on, and he has this amazing poster art of the
Oh,
Demon
wow.
Bear that he drew a Demon Bear, and then of course the cast of the new mutants down below. So if you have a
Nice.
chance, watch this panel. It's excellent. And of course, all the actors and actresses. You have Blue Hunt that plays Mirage, and then of course Maisie is Wolfsbane. Right. And then my favorite right now, which his name is Charlie Heaton. He was on Stranger
Oh yeah,
Things.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's the cool kid from
Yeah,
Stranger
I
Things.
love that actor. He reminds me if you can like splice like River Phoenix and Leonardo DiCaprio. And you
Kind of, yeah.
put those two actors together,
Yeah,
not just like physically, but even his demeanor and how he talks and how he acts. I like him. I think he's an up and coming actor.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
that's
in Stranger
Rick's line.
Things. Yeah.
So you should definitely watch that panel because there's some fan art that has been submitted
Oh, nice.
to Jason Boone, who's the director, and as well as the actors and actresses. They just submit these fan art and they show it. It's amazing. Like everybody is amped for this movie, and they're just waiting. And I got robbed because this movie was supposed to come out on my birthday, which was April 3rd.
Damn it.
I was
This
going to have
movie was
everyone,
supposed to come out a
let's
long
go
time
watch a
ago."
movie. So if any of you see a poster that does have April 3rd as one of the original opening dates, let me know, snag it for me. Because I want that as far as like a collection item.
Yeah.
I'm totally amped for this movie.
I think the Wolverine, when the Wolverine came out, it came out on my birthday. There's a poster with my birthday on.
Yeah,
one of
there
the
you
Wolverine
go.
posters. Yeah.
Speaking of tomorrow, happy birthday, by the way. Hooray.
Oh yeah. This is 40.
Join the club. Join the club, man.
It hurts. It hurts really bad.
It's a lovely ride, my friend.
Soak it all in. Soak it all in.
Yeah. That's why we're doing it today. I don't want to do this tomorrow when I'm drunk. I don't want to pull a Rick.
Oh, another thing, guys, that's interesting. Well, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but just the personal relationship between Wolfsbane and not Magic, Mirage. Well, I guess, I mean, you can Google this, but the same-sex relationship between the two. And then them having a psychic connection, and then
Or I'll do some heavy research later, don't worry.
I'm sure.
But that's the sign of the times, right? That's what we can now discuss and talk about, and I'm glad that they're putting it in this movie.
Yeah, see, and that stuff was that came kind of natural, like there's a lot of that's the Comicsgate stuff. I don't know if you guys know any about this Comicsgate stuff. It kind of came, some of it kind of came out yesterday. I guess Tom King freaked out because Jay Lee, the artist, is doing a variant cover for his Rorschach series.
Oh,
And
wow.
I guess Jay Lee is friends with some of the Comicsgate guys, and basically the Comicsgate guys are all like these fanboys and artists and some writers that feel that comic books are kind of like forced diversifying, like kind of like forcing this diversity and this like change and some of the writing. So they're kind of against that, like forced diversity and all this stuff. And so I can understand like being like kind of don't patronize people, like changing sexes, changing races and sexes of character. I can understand some of that, but they kind of take it too far. Like they definitely like Tom King freaked out on that Jay Lee was doing a cover, and Jay Lee I guess he did a cover for one of the Comicsgate supporters or whatever, and the internet blew up with like Jay Lee, everybody was trying to cancel Jay Lee, and then Jay Lee was like, I have no idea what the hell Comicsgate is. I don't, he may know these guys, but he's not part of that movement at all. And so Tom King came out and apologized. Like I guess they had a conversation and like, hey, yeah. So all it takes is somebody just to say, say something about somebody, and then people freak out and like Jay Lee, he's like, I have no, there's no room for hate in anything, and he's not that kind of guy, and so like people are like, and we're quick to like, just kind of jump on Jay Lee. So Tom King didn't really do his research, so he kind of almost ended Jay Lee's career in one fell swoop.
Fuck Tom King.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. So it's
too quick to judge. Too quick to judge.
I like hey man, create new characters, create
see, I was actually had a conversation with a friend of mine about this, about creating new characters going forward. Why are we going to change previous existing characters? To me, it cheapens the whole movement if you're doing that, because what you're doing is you're glomming onto something else. It's like, you know what, if the character is worth it and you can do that, like Bobby Drake, you know what, they could have killed Bobby Drake and have somebody else come in with ice-like powers and just be like, this is a new ice person, Iceman, ice woman. They could have done that, but they didn't. They wanted to change the pre-existing thing, which is like, don't piggyback on it. That's not fair to anybody.
Yeah. And it's one thing if they hinted at Iceman being gay.
Exactly.
Over these years.
Never did.
Never did. Whimper of was it North Star? North Star was infamously part of Alpha Flight, and John Byrne wrote it in. He put some hints that he's a gay character, but it didn't reveal it until like probably like 10 years after the fact. But people are kind of new, but it was kind of a big deal when he did come out. It was like in the news and stuff in the early 90s. It was like Alpha Flight number 71, I think, or some shit like that, or something around there. Yeah, he came out of the closet, and that was like the first big character to come out of the closet and be a.
But see, that was great though, because everything to me, it led up to that point. Like to all of a sudden just be like hit in the face is like, oh, Bobby Drake was like, wait a minute, what happened? There was nothing that even remotely led to this. But like at least with who was it? The guy from Alpha Flight, Moonstar?
North Star.
North Star. North Star. They dropped hints every now and then. It's just, come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm more. I'm all.
I'm all for diversity.
Make new characters, make cool new characters, make them diverse, make them gay, whatever the hell you want. Just make good characters. Who cares what they do? But I don't know, just changing existing characters to try to think you're satisfying a certain fan base. You're just gonna piss off a lot of people that are loyal to these characters.
Yeah, I love Kamala Khan. Like they made her like Miss Marvel. It's a new character with a new person. They made Miles Morales. He is Spider-Man, but he's not Peter Parker. Yeah. You could give somebody the mantle of the superhero name and move forward. You don't have to change the previous identity of the person. It's like, sorry, that's my piece. That's my piece.
Yeah, I'm glad the guys on this panel has what do you guys think about all this for like a forced diversity thing and first like Michelle, what do you think about this kind of stuff? Do you rather have like new characters created, or do you want to see existing characters changed? What is your stance on this?
I'm with you and Rick on this one. I'd rather see new characters. I kind of like to keep my old characters canon, and original, and don't force this on us. Like let's get some new characters and move forward. I'm with you guys on that.
Agreed. The same thing. It's kind of useless to rewrite history to a certain extent if you think about it, because they're so much a part of our lives and our world that to make anything that we've always known kind of heighten it it's stupid. It's just like you said, do completely new characters, new diversity, trans, bi, whatever the person is. I mean, it's just do something new. Don't have to kowtow to the pressures of the has to be diverse and all. I mean, diversity.
I'm all
great,
for it. We're all for it.
Change, give a different character.
But absolutely. I'm not part of that group. But I don't know. I would find it insulting if they were just trying to force these characters like to act.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not the way they act and just to placate folks.
Look, if they all of a sudden they turn Bruce Wayne into Bruce Espinosa and like turn him into like a Mexican Batman, I'd have a problem with that. It's like that's Bruce Wayne. It's not. You can't change that.
Yeah.
But, Bruce Bueno.
Bruce Bueno, right?
Bueno.
But look, you
take
no
Bueno.
You take Ted Kord. You take Ted Kord, and he's the Blue Beetle. But then what happens is he loses a scarab. A kid finds a scarab. All of a sudden, Jaime Reyes becomes because somebody said Jamie Reyes on this other YouTube thing, and I'm like, no, it's Jaime. He's Mexican, bro. Pronounce it correctly. It's Felipe, not Philippe. It's Jaime Reyes.
It's a field day. It's field day.
It's field day. So I mean, I was so happy because that's the only reason I really collect Blue Beetle as much as I do, is because I finally felt represented. I look at the book and I'm like, dude, it kind of looks like my older brother as they're drawing him. It looks like my younger brother. It looks like they drew Ray. I can look at everybody in this book.
He's not
I see everybody there but it's like I can relate now. And it's funny to finally say that. It's like I've been reading comic books for years and I've never had that Latin character that I can relate to. Finally,
hey man, we had Vibe. Come on.
That's cool.
We had Vibe and was it Sunspot?
See, yeah, but you know what? Sunspot, we never really got to see his face.
He's Brazilian, I guess.
We never really got to see his face. He's always like in fire
it's
form.
It's called suntan, bro.
Yeah. It's called suntan. He's golden brown. Golden brown.
We got some more chat. Sarah North. Hello, Lori and everyone. Thanks, Sarah.
Hi,
Sarah. Anything goes. Why hasn't COVID taken out any of these idiots? I don't know. It's all an agenda. They about to cancel Rick for having an opinion. That's Miguel.
Makes sense.
Canceled, Rick.
Makes sense. I'm done.
He's gonna have to leave the show in disgrace.
That's okay. Fieldy can take his place. So
apparently he has.
It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade.
Who's holding who?
All
right, let's see. There's Rick. You got any other news popping up on the Comic Cons? Anything else?
Damn, dude, I had my feed going on here for a second, but
I guess we could go talk about some of these collectible stuffs. Michelle, do you see any cool exclusives popping up?
Ooh, since you asked.
Ooh.
So, I mean, I haven't had a chance to go out. I would have loved to go on to Super 7 like you all did, down over there in San Francisco.
Oh, it was
I
awesome.
haven't
Yeah,
had a
check
chance
out the video on our channel.
Yes,
Super 7
yes.
haul reveal. Some
Yes,
cool
saw
shit coming out of there.
But I did order on Amazon, right? There was, let me see, it's not coming until next week, but there is, Bo and I are big Alien Predator fans or big Predator fans.
Who's
So
who in the
from
relationship? Are you the alien or the predator?
What's that?
Are you the alien or the predator?
They're interchangeable.
It's good.
Bo's got to be the predator, right?
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Go back and forth.
Hello.
Switch it out. Okay.
Chest buster.
Diamond Select Toys came out, I guess, with an unmasked predator statue.
Oh, wow.
I
So
saw that. Yeah.
I saw that and ordered it, and that's not coming for probably not till like next week or something.
How big is
But-
it?
I think it's about 10 inches.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big, I probably can't, you probably can't see this. No, hard to.
You got to take it like at an angle almost.
Yeah, I can't.
A Kurt Angle.
No, it's
Kurt
hard.
Angle. Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
hard to
dun,
see, but
dun.
I did purchase that. That is
Nice.
my SDC 2020 purchase. And then another one that I purchased because we just had to get it. It's also from, for the same Diamond Select Toys. It's the Muppets, Dr.
Oh.
Teeth and the Muppets.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
looks cool.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the set, the play set.
The
yeah.
whole set, and
Nice.
they each come with their instrument, their musical instrument.
Nice.
That's
And I-
awesome.
Yeah, I spent a pretty penny on that. So it's an
Awesome.
Amazon purchase. So I'm going to be waiting for
Treat
that
yourself.
Unmasked Predator
That's great.
and the Muppet Band. So yeah, so
That's
those
awesome.
were my two finds, my searches for.
Yeah,
for,
there's been a
Comic-Con.
nice. There's been a lot of reveals. We're gonna try to do a toy special on Tuesday. Me and our action figure enthusiast Dre are gonna try to do a Comic-Con toy special. But we'll talk about a couple of the things. The 112 Mezco had some cool reveals. Yeah, they're doing the Deaf Dealer. They're doing a 112 scale Deaf Dealer for the
Okay.
Frank Frazetta Deaf Dealer. It looks fucking amazing. Looks fucking
Okay.
badass. I think that's coming out next year. Yeah, he looks cool as fuck. Has the axe. He looks fucking badass. He needs the horse though. If he doesn't have the horse, man, what the hell?
Yeah.
They also have a Constantine coming out. A 112 Constantine looks very
Oh,
cool.
wow.
They have a mega scale alien from Mezco is also coming out.
Wow.
Have you seen
Wow.
this one, Michelle?
No, not yet. Nice to see that.
Looks fucking cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a big headed scale. It looks fucking cool though. I'm digging the design. Let's see. And the McFarlane has a bunch of DC multiverse figures coming out, and this I've been from the beginning hating on these McFarlane figures because they have not looked good. These look fucking amazing. These look like a vast improvement from the first series of DC figures.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of the Dark Knight Metal.
Is that
stuff.
the one with the Nightwing, right? That
Yeah, the
Nightwing looks,
Nightwing,
that Nightwing looks amazing, man.
yeah, the Flash, Red Death, and yeah, the Robin with the Batman Who Laughs. Yeah, these figures look like a way step above from the ones they came out with a few months ago at the beginning. So I was pretty critical of McFarlane. So these look fucking badass. I'm liking these a lot. Let's see. Rick, did you see these the DC figures? What'd you think of these?
Yeah, no, I saw a lot of them. I like the sculpts on the face, especially for the Nightwing. I like really like just zoomed in on the Nightwing just to like take a look at the sculpt, how they did the hair and everything, and the suit looks great. I fucking love. I'm definitely buying the Nightwing one.
The red suit.
With the Red Death, that's that Red Flash one, right?
Yeah, it's like
that
the
one
Dark
looked
Knight's
fucking
middle.
sick, dude.
Yeah, that looks fucking pretty cool.
That Red Death.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get the Red Death more than was that Wally or was that Barry?
That was Barry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get Barry. Fuck that. So I'm
It's
gonna
a
get. Yeah, I'm
two-pack.
I'm probably gonna get the Red Death, and I'm probably gonna get the.
I'll take your Flash figure. It's a 2-pack.
It's a 2-pack.
Yeah, I'll take your Flash figure. I'll repaint.
We can go halvesies. No, but yeah, I'll probably get that.
You cheap bastard. Let's see. Yeah, those look cool. I like the Robin, the little the Crow Robins, the little evil Robins look fucking badass. I might have to get a couple of those.
Yeah, those goblin looking fuckers.
Yeah, good. Yeah, these are fucking so cool. They look so much better than the first fucking wave. And they also have a Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman that looks badass too. Yeah,
that's Mezco, right?
No, these are McFarlane's.
McFarlane's.
Yeah, McFarlane's. Yeah, they look fucking pretty cool, man. I'm digging these figures, man. Yeah, we'll talk more about this on Tuesday on these figures. We'll try to have some pictures and stuff. Yeah, 112 is doing. Yeah, there's they had a bunch of AEW figures come out, like previews for AEW figures. They have an Orange Cassidy, and if you know anything about AEW and Orange Cassidy, he is the king of sloth style. He's a wrestler, doesn't care about wrestling, but he's an awesome wrestler. And
he's an awesome wrestler, man.
And one of the things he does, he puts his hands in his pocket, all casual, and you can do that with the action figure, which is amazing. Oh. So that's a must buy for me. Let's see, Lori, any exclusives or anything like this popping out to you?
I not that I can see, but I do keep getting emails from like IDW and all of the because of the press status that I have. I get a lot of the exclusive stuff that probably is not even released. Yeah, so but there was some cool stuff that I did see about the certain action figures. I think I did see the McFarlane ones, which were pretty cool. And yeah, there's some like Funko stuff that's coming in, new Funko stuff that's coming out and things like that that looks pretty amazing as well. But
I'm not the biggest Funko Pops fan, but
some of those Funkos are starting to look kind of cool, man.
Yeah, I think they're improving the design, and they don't have that lifeless, fucking soulless, fucking look on all their faces.
They're starting to look, they're starting to look a little bit more not like
unique,
like one note. Yeah, there's uniqueness to them now.
Yeah, not just like, oh, here we're gonna take the same face and they have all the same looks. Like, I don't know,
agreed.
Yeah.
Well, they do have the Golden Girls ones, which I want to get next year, hopefully for.
Oh, Lori, really? Okay, I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down.
If they're at Comic-Con next year, Michelle, I'll get you some.
Oh so my gosh. Yes.
Now I gotta look that up. Golden Girl Funkos.
Lori and I have this Golden Girls bond as well as Henry Cavill, so you know where we're at here.
I'm gonna call you the Golden Brown Girls.
There you go. That'll be fine with me.
I want Sophia. I want a Sophia Golden Girl.
The NECA Ultimate
Hold on, I got something.
Jason figure looks fucking amazing.
Oh,
yes,
dude,
the Jason figure.
Is that the one? That's the one you sent me, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
That looks. I love that design. Is awesome. I'm not the best Jason movie, but a fucking awesome looking fucking
great fucking design.
Yeah.
That's an instant get.
I'm probably gonna pre-order that today.
I'm gonna get that. I'm ordering that. Yeah.
Yep, we will too. Mm-hmm.
That one's. I want. Yeah, that's that Jason and probably the Jason Takes Manhattan. I would want to get if they're probably eventually gonna come out with it. And I think the NECA had a good week too.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did get some stuff from theirs too. Speaking of Golden Girls, Rick, here is the box set of Golden Girls that's in. It's Sophia's purse basically, but my roommate got this for me years ago. But it has all the.
That's the DVD set.
This is the DVD set.
That's fucking dope, man.
Oh my god,
that's like
Lori.
that's the best fucking like container for like a fucking
awesome.
Golden Girls thing.
Yeah, Sophia's bag. You gotta love that.
You gotta carry it like Sophia does, right?
I know.
Does it have like a pill pocket too?
I think it might. Who knows?
Oh,
that's
dude,
that's awesome.
That fucking shit looks dope.
Yeah, my roommate got this for me for I think Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember, but it's like a prized possession. So.
So we got the NECA stuff coming. Another Mattel WW released a bunch of stuff too, but the one that stood out, Mattel.
Mattel.
The WWE figures. The one that stood out is was it WrestleMania 2 or 1? The Mr. T versus Roddy Piper 2-pack.
Oh yeah.
With the Ringside Collectibles.
It's on there. Mr. T versus Roddy Piper. Looks amazing. It's a 2-pack. They're both in their boxing gloves and their attire from. Was it WrestleMania 2 or 1?
WrestleMania 1.
It was 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the famous boxing match they had together. I might have to get this one too, man. It's fucking badass looking, man.
I'm trying to find them. I know.
Yeah, they got their figures are amazing, man. They're doing like the life scan photorealistic
nice.
scans of these
Nice,
figures.
okay.
So these are like some of the best they've ever looked. Like the Roddy, the right now I think it's just digital. Right now they don't have the actual figures, but yeah, the Mr. T and Roddy Piper look amazing. They look so
Nice.
good. Yeah, just for the Mr. T and Roddy Piper alone, I'm gonna have to get these.
Let me see about it.
Yeah, I guess they have a Mr. T license now. I think there was an exclusive that sold out pretty quick for WWE. It was in his gear for I think the was it the one he accompanied Hogan to the ring.
That was WrestleMania. Was that a Saturday Night's main event or is that a WrestleMania moment?
I think it might have been a WrestleMania one.
Because WrestleMania, that's when he had that's when they had the tag team against Roddy Piper and Orndorff.
That was the first one.
Yes.
Okay, the boxing match was the second.
Second one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it was the second one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Adam Cole baby looks cool.
I don't, dude. Where are you finding this shit? Adam
Ricky-
Cole, baby.
The Ricky Steamboat with the Intercontinental Championship looks fucking awesome.
What website are you seeing this on, Ray?
This is Toy News International.
Toy
Toy
News.
News International.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite site for like toy news and stuff. You can find stuff
Okay, thanks.
so quick, so good on there. But yeah, look at the Mattel reveals for WWE look amazing.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, these there's some cool shit. Yeah, we're definitely getting more into the toy stuff on Tuesday.
Okay.
But yeah, this is some cool shit. Anything else stand out to you, Rick?
I'm finally getting to see that Mr. T shit with the fucking Hogan. That's pretty dope. They've Mr. T with the T belt and Hogan with his belt. That's fucking sick, dude. Is that a 2-pack?
No.
Oh.
That was an exclusive. That's sold out. So I tried to order one.
Yeah, Pity the Fool one. Oh
out.
man, that looks dope.
With the camouflage jacket on that one.
Yeah.
Looks cool. But yeah, the boxing one looks fucking pretty cool though. I'm gonna have to swoop on that one. Roddy Piper looks badass too. So. And then NECA was kind of teasing. They teased some gun. They just showed a shot of a couple of guns, and it kind of like some of the chat was saying that it looks like the guns from They Live. So They Live might be doing a Nada and Keith David figure from They Live,
nice.
which I want so bad. I
would
Nice.
purchase that. Definitely.
yeah, that's an instant buy for me. So,
No brainer.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for sure. Yeah, so hopefully that might get revealed. Hopefully this this next couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah, that fucking the Muppets Band deluxe figure set looks amazing. It looks so good.
How
Yeah.
big are those figures, Michelle? Are they big or are they like
They're like
smaller?
6-inch, I think.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
not
wow,
as
okay.
they're not like 12 inches.
That's
They're-
pretty cool though.
But they're still good. I mean, I can't wait to put them in the set.
I can, yeah.
The box
Especially
looks the box looks amazing.
Is going to be probably fun too.
Yeah.
You know, just I wonder if they actually move. Like, can you move his arms and things like that?
Yeah, they're action
That'd be-
figures. So yeah.
Yeah.
you can-
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Articulation. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. That's funny.
I can't wait. Oh,
Lori, what's
I
your
love-
favorite Muppet?
Oh God. I love Gonzo. I've loved Gonzo for forever, and he just is kind of, because no one really knows what the hell he is. First of all, just this kind of like weird thing, but he's always just been, I don't know, he's been an outsider, I think, on the whole, in the Muppets forever, and so I can relate to a certain extent to him. But he's always been a lot of fun to see. And of course, my favorite episode is when Prince was on. But hey,
yeah.
surprise, surprise.
Best episode of Muppets was Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill too.
That was pretty good one too. Linda
John
Carter.
Denver, guys.
Linda Carter made me a man. Let's see.
He made us all mad. let me
Same
tell
question,
you.
Michelle. Favorite Muppet?
Animal, because the funny thing is when you
So that's why you like Bo. Okay, that makes sense.
when you watch Animal speaking, I can understand what he's saying. It's like you can understand what he's saying. You don't have to say much. You're in the background and you're just banging on drums and going crazy. But he's my favorite.
Woman. Rick, favorite Muppet?
Oh, dude. Oh shit. You know what? Swedish Chef, man.
Oh yeah.
Love the Swedish Chef, man. Swedish Chef's my guy.
He had these big hands too, and he's cooking.
Starts throwing everything in the air. Yeah, He's the greatest, man.
All right.
Oh,
right
Beaker too. Beaker's one of my
Beaker-
favorites too.
Beaker's
Beaker
great.
was great.
The right answer is Fozzie Bear. Okay.
Well, waka waka.
It's my spirit animal.
Bear.
Need to get you that hat.
Bear.
All right,
You
Sam the
move your
Eagle. calm
ears
down.
like him or no?
Okay, Rick looks like Sam the Eagle. So let's see. We'll go on to. All right. Well, that's yeah. All right. Any other things pop up before we move on to the pool list?
The two old guys in the fucking balcony were
Yeah,
funny, too.
that yeah, of course. We're all them.
Me and
one
Rick are
point
turning
in
into
our
those guys
lives.
quickly.
I still have the hair though. you'll get the bowl cut.
Yeah, we'll see. Time will tell.
I had the Muppet Show ringtone once on my phone, but
That's
I can't
great.
find it anymore, unfortunately. Yeah.
That's
All
a
right.
great.
All right, you Muppets. All right, let's move on to the pool list. I think that was a good Comic-Con discussion. I think we broke some stuff
Woohoo.
down. That's cool. And, let's start with you, Lori. Who was on your pool list this week? What you got to talk about?
Well, I
let
got
me explain pool list before. Pool list is anything you picked up, purchased, watched, listened to, good or bad, something you just want to talk about that you watched recently or listened to recently. It could be a band, could be anything really. So go ahead, Lori.
two things. I watched. Actually, there was a new. Well, it's new to me, but it was made in 2014. Is Dracula Untold. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's Luke Evans and Zach McGowan's got a little tiny part in it, but it's Charles Dance, and it's basically the origin story of Blood.
Yeah.
And I actually really enjoyed it. I was
Really?
surprised. 'Cause
I think you might be
usually,
the only one in America that enjoyed that.
well, I thought it was actually pretty well done. I mean, they had a lot of the lore of what the normal vampire, at least for me, is. With the silver and the drinking of the blood and all of that stuff. And I like that whole premise that they had with Charles Dance. I enjoyed that part of it. I also liked Dominic Cooper's in it as well. And I also liked the armor that he had with the dragon on it. That was really cool too. I enjoyed that. I thought it was well done. And then
that was the start of the Universal trying to restart their monster.
Was that the dark? Was that part of the dark?
That was the first. That was their first.
Oh,
Dark
really?
Universe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Mummy was supposed to be the second one, and then that was supposed to be that
So-
was supposed to be the first, but it bombed. It bombed so horribly, so they didn't like. Really,
Luke Evans was supposed to be their Dracula.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
He was. Well, yeah, he was. Yeah, I guess that
Yeah,
they're
so
gonna
yeah,
do
that kind of
more.
But
Like I said, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. And then there's actually on TNT they just released actually last year, and this year's the second season of The Alienist, which was based on the book by Alan Carr, or Caleb Carr rather. And I really like it. I got binge watched the entire first season. The second season started last week. There's 2 episodes per Sunday. So tonight or tomorrow's going to be the episode 3 and 4. But I'm really loving that as well. It's just dark and gothic, and got that whole 1896 New York, and it's just really well done. And
who's the main actor in it? It's Baron Zemo, right? The guy who played.
No,
Zemo?
it's again Luke Evans, Dakota Fanning, and Daniel Bruhl. But they also have Ted Levine.
I like Daniel
played,
Bruhl.
that's the guy who played
Zemo.
in Captain America.
And
cool.
then there's
I like that actor a lot.
Ted Levine is in there too. Brian Garrity. There's a great cast in it. Michael Ironside is in it, and they've got a couple of great directors. Actually, John Sayles, who I adore.
John Sayles is in it.
No, he directs.
He directs it. Oh, nice.
I think 2 episodes. He also wrote 2 episodes as well. So that's another one that I love it, because it's just it's well done. The costumes are amazing. I mean, they basically were filming in Budapest, but they made it look like it's 1896 New York, and it's really just. I love it. I'm so excited, and like I said, very dark. Kind of had that Penny Dreadful feel to it too, where it's that, that kind of darkness and things. And then one other thing, and I think I showed this to Rick before, but it's a book called The Vampire Lectures. My roommate actually, this is her teacher that wrote this when she was in college in UC Santa Barbara. And he talks about just like the different lores in vampire culture, and is really, I haven't read it yet, but she definitely recommended it. And the guy, ironically enough, kind of looks a little like Colin Robinson.
Oh no
Who
way!
wrote it?
Energy vampires.
I know
vampire.
it's pretty funny, but it's supposed to be excellent. Different kind of he explores the different lores of vampirism in media and in cultures around the world. So that's supposed to be really, really good.
That's something I would probably pick up.
Are these interviews with the vampires?
Well, ironically,
Anne Rice is gonna sue somebody.
Well, she actually wrote something on the back of it.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna sue you.
That's how much dope.
You're gonna hear from my lawyer.
Yeah, exactly. So she gave a review of it. She gave a review. She said the ultimate book to give to anyone who makes fun of you for liking vampire novels or films, incredibly rich and thought provoking.
That is fucking fantastic, right there.
So, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
and then one other thing, there's a great I don't know if you guys are familiar with Seijun Suzuki, but he's a great Japanese filmmaker. This is back in the 60s, I think, 1967, and he is a kind of modernist filmmaker, but almost all of his films deal with the Yakuza in some way, shape, or form. But he does this, it's like a new wave cinema. And this guy is an assassin, a Yakuza assassin with a fetish for sniffing steamed rice. It's hysterical. It's so
I get that.
Yeah, it's one of my all-time
Fresh steamed
favorites.
rice is a fucking beautiful smell.
It is. It's wonderful.
I like that smell.
But I've got this one, and then I also have Tokyo Drifter, which he did as well, which is but he's a great filmmaker and one of my all-time favorites. So
is that what they based the Fast and Furious movie on?
Probably no, God no. Definitely not. I got two more real quick. Killing of a Chinese Bookie, which is John Cassavetes, one of my favorite filmmakers ever. Such a great film about the mafia and what happens if you cross them. And then one last one, Akira Kurosawa's Stray Dog, with my all-time favorite Toshiro Mifune when he was young, 1949. So this is definitely a excellent film about he plays a rookie detective who gets his gun stolen. So he has to go kind of on a quest to find it, and he has to basically go through the underworld and not get sucked into that. So it's a really beautifully done film, black and white, of course. And I got all three of these on Criterion. So if you're looking for, Criterion obviously is a great source of these kind of films, but especially Kurosawa. And Mifune, I think, is one of the greatest actors that ever lived. He was basically the Japanese Brando, and such an expressive actor, and he's such a good-looking man too. When he was younger, I was like, damn, all right. But he if you get anything, this is definitely one of the best. So okay, cool. Those are mine.
Those are good.
So in the chat we got Alex, Golden Girls rule, Muppets too.
Yes, they do.
And speaking of Criterion, Alex, Barnes & Noble has 50% off Criterion collection.
They do. They do.
Yes. We're going to hit that up a little later and find some flicks. Cool. Michelle, what do you got for us this week?
Let's see. Well, you're talking about pull list, so I have my little Image comic bag. So let's see what's in my bag here.
Oh shit! You're like Felix the cat. Pull out some magic.
So you know me, I usually try and get a storyline comic from each comic company. So for Image, I picked up something called Nailbiter Returns.
Oh.
So there was there was
that Remender.
I like that cover.
Williamson, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. It's I forget it's I'm sorry. I can't even see. It's a Williamson story, is it? Joshua Williamson.
Joshua. Okay,
Joshua. Sorry, Joshua Williamson.
He's doing he's finishing up his run on the Flash right now. A great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a really great writer.
So I picked this up, and I'm big on horror and stuff like that. So I finished the whole Nailbiter, the regular series, and then he is now coming back with Nailbiter Return. So I picked that up. I'm going to start reading this.
Cool. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Image, and then I'm continuing with Something Is Killing the Children from Boom Studios.
Oh wow.
So,
I like the title of that.
Yeah.
What is that like what is that picture on the bottom? Is that like a
this is the assassin who is I don't know if you could really see her.
Yeah, black eye and.
Oh, okay,
like
got it.
looking
Okay,
like
now I
Alexa
see it.
Bliss.
Yeah.
Black eye, and then this is like a mask here. So
Got it, okay.
she's trying to figure out who's killing the children, obviously. But
Yeah,
this is
it's called
James Tinian.
It's called the
Tinian,
Trump,
writer.
the Trump administration forcing kids back into school.
No
right?
shit. No
That's-
shit.
Something is killing the children. That's a coronavirus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they all have
James
masks
Tinian,
on.
the writer, and Werther Deladera. I don't know if I spelt that. I mean,
Something is killing children. It's called McDonald's.
Yeah.
Tinian's doing he's currently the Batman writer right now. He's writing the Batman series,
Right.
which
So I
Alex
picked
has
this
never read, but he has all the issues.
What the Tinian run?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I haven't heard anything great from it, so yeah. See.
There was actually, I was watching Comic Tom 101, and they were saying that there was a variant that was done on this. I can't remember who was the artist, but it shot up in value for some reason.
Oh wow.
It's like if you go on eBay or something, it's like it's worth over $200. So
No shit.
Wow.
I need to check out like why it's so expensive. Like
He caught
probably low
COVID
print
and died.
Usually it's
No.
low print. Like it's like very limited.
yeah, it's probably low print. Yeah.
Like some comic shops probably only got like 1 or 2 copies, so it went
Probably.
pretty quick. So yeah, usually that's
And
the,
then and I think you guys talked about like the Batman anniversary, 80th anniversary, but I have the Joker 80th
Oh,
anniversary with the
Oh, I
Wow.
like that.
Sienkiewicz
That's
cover.
wild.
Yeah, and I can't wait to start reading it because there is a story here written by probably one of the last stories by Denny O'Neil,
Yeah.
introducing the Dove Corps, and he did this with the Denny O'Neil's the writer, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez does the pencils,
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Great
and
artist.
Joe Prado does the inking.
Nice.
So, but yeah, so I picked this up too.
That's
Joker
a,
80th anniversary.
that's such a
Nice.
crazy cover too.
It
my
is, isn't
God.
it? I love Sienkiewicz. I mean,
Yeah,
he's on a roll now with the New Mutants and everything.
That's
and
pretty wild.
Yeah, I wasn't a
Wow.
big fan of Sienkiewicz back in the day, but I really appreciate his art now.
now you do, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like you had to-
thought
you
it was-
have to-
I wasn't a big fan of scratchy art like back then, but I get it now. He's
You
great.
have to mature into it. That's just,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Uh,
wasn't even into it when back in the 80s.
Yeah,
the
the 80 year anniversary books have been really good. Yeah, the Green Lantern one came out, Robin, Catwoman. A bunch of characters are having 80-year anniversaries. The Flash.
It's wild to think that they've been around for that long.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, you know.
Yeah. So many
It's just
incarnations.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
So the
quite a
last thing, and I'm gonna have to thank Hondo, the Hondolorian, Captain Central America, my very first omnibus.
Wow.
Ooh,
yeah.
Dr.
Got the John
Omnibus.
Byrne, yeah. Got the John
I
Byrne
recommended
novel.
that. Wait till you
Oh
talk.
yeah.
Oh wow,
But,
that thing is huge.
Oh,
It's an omnibus,
huge.
right?
And that's a small
No.
one compared to like some of the other omnibuses. That's like
Yeah.
a small one. Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm a big now I'm into She-Hulk, Jennifer Warner. I'm also into Big Barda. You know,
Big
I'm
Bart
trying
is
to get
fucking
like,
great, man.
Oh, I love
Ow,
her.
you
So you
fucker,
like all the
what's wrong with you?
badass babes, huh?
yeah, trying to figure out what I'm going to be costuming as when we can go back to Comic Cons and stuff like that. So
I think you
I'm
make a hell of a
looking-
She-Hulk. John Byrne. You look like you've been drawn by John Byrne. You got that smile.
no, got that. So yeah, this is my very first omnibus. I'm so like excited. I haven't even opened it yet. It's
Oh,
still
yeah,
like
it's-
in
it's
plastic.
real- that-
Wow.
You're gonna love that story. I can't wait to talk to you about it after you read that. That's one of my favorite stories. I love that
Nice.
She-Hulk run. The John Byrne it's funny. It's the art's amazing. It's it's really good. It's a really good series. Yeah, some good extras in there too.
Nice.
It's a great omnibus. Yeah, so it's
So
definitely one of my favorite.
that's my pull list for today. Just all comics.
Nice.
So
all comics all the time. All right, Rick, what do you got?
Just one thing. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
You can't have the same pull list every week, Rick.
Dude, it's the only thing that's been like it's been taking over my life lately, man. Like I come home and that's all I want to do is
Read a
just
fucking cereal box or something. God
No,
damn.
dude, I can't, man. It's just honestly, it's like the one game that I always buy a system over. I always buy Zelda. I always buy a Nintendo for Zelda. I always buy an Xbox for Fable. So especially now that they just announced Fable 4 on Xbox, I'm fucking pissed. But dude, Zelda's becoming I'm just sad I didn't play this sooner. Like honestly, I don't know why I didn't buy it. It's because I guess I only needed one game. I only needed Smash Brothers for a long time. But now like I'm actually gaming again, and I'm gaming hardcore like with one game. Like Zelda, It's a super beautiful game. The music is great. It's a single like piano at times, and then it goes into like almost like a full orchestra, and then like a synth fucking section of it. But yeah, Zelda for the Switch, definitely. If anybody hasn't played it, play it, man.
How many incarnations of Zelda are there for video games? Isn't there quite a lot?
Like 10 or so, right?
No, I would say close to maybe about 15 to 20.
Wow.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's not only has it like got the NES, it's SNES, it's Game Boy, it's the Switch, it's the Wii U. It's multiple systems.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty insane.
And not just that, but they take, like Ray's right. It should be about like 10 to 12, but they have so many variations of the same game. Sometimes they come out like a director's cut, or they just call this the same game but a different story, but they add stuff. But
19 total of 19 games.
19
That's
games, yeah. It's great, and every time it's changed. The reason I like this one so much, because like we were gonna do like one of those future projects, Ray. This is actually equating a lot into how I'm gonna attack how I would want my project to be done. So I'm looking at this one now, and I'm playing it. I'm loving the story, dude. Inadvertently, the other day I walked into a room, not knowing what the fuck I was doing, and I got into the final boss battle.
This is real life or the game?
In the game. But I got into like the final boss battle, and I was just like, oh, I didn't want to see this. I don't want to finish the game right now. But luckily, I died because I wasn't ready for it. But the game is amazing. Nintendo really does know how to make a perfect game. Other studios should, other game makers should really take a look at what Nintendo does, and how just to make a fun game, something that just like takes you into their world and lets you live in it.
Nintendo, man. All right, this is your last time using Zelda.
I'm sorry. Well, hopefully it's the last time.
Read a book.
There's so many of them.
It's a long game, right? It's all I'm doing.
It's all I'm doing, man.
That's all I'm doing.
I got some comics this week. This is the conclusion of the Fantastic Four X-Men.
Oh wow!
By Chip Zdarsky and the Dotsons.
That Doom?
Yeah, that's Doom. It's a very it's a Franklin Richards and Valeria Richards on the cover right there. It's a great conclusion. I bet this was delayed since COVID, so they finally finished up the story. It's only 4 issues. Great art, great story. Fucking cold ass ending. Very like if you've been reading any of the X-Men right now, this has been a great crossover with Fantastic Four.
Who does
great
that
Doom
run?
Story. Chip Zdarsky.
Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah, great writer. He did Daredevil. He did a Spider-Man run. He's a great writer. And the Dotsons, Terry and Rachel Dotson, do the art. Great Doom story. Very awesome Doom story. Doom basically versus the X-Men and Fantastic Four again. They kind of call back to the old 80s comic book series of X-Men versus Fantastic Four. So they do a lot of callbacks from that. Speaking of X-Men, the Hellions #2.
Hellions.
Oh wow.
Hellions. Yeah. This is
that Watch Out?
This is based. This is Wild Child, yeah. This is a ragtag group of X-Men. Like this is kind of like the leftovers of the main X-Men book.
Oh wow!
So just the cast of characters are in this book. You got Havoc, Orphan Maker, Nanny, deep cuts for X-Men from
Nanny,
Wild Child, Empath, Madeline Pryor, Psylocke. It's a great. It's some funny fucking moments. It's hilarious. It's some good twists. It's great art too.
I was gonna say that cover is pretty cool.
Is it like their secret? Is it like the X-Men Secret Six, like that book?
No, it's kind of just like their offshoot, kind of ragtag, kind of like the group of folks that no one wants right now.
Okay.
So they're the mutants of the mutants, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah.
They're the red shirted Star Trek team. That's what the fuck they are.
There you go. There you go.
Free Comic Book Day. It wasn't. Didn't happen this year, so they've been kind of releasing free comics like every week. So this was the new one that came out.
Oh wow!
Spider-Man.
That's a great cover.
The art. This one thing that pulled me in. Patrick Gleason is doing the art for this. He's usually a DC guy, so he's been doing some Marvel stuff.
He did Green Lantern, didn't he?
He did Green Lantern.
Yeah.
He did a few things. But great art. It's a Black Cat and a Spider-Man story. It's a very sweet story.
Oh wow!
Great art. Great.
That looks great.
Yeah, free.
That's beautiful.
It's a free comic, so you can't go wrong. Like
nice.
It's yeah. I hope he does more Spider-Man work because I like his look of Spider-Man. It feels very 90, like early 90s, late 80s Spider-Man-ish. But it's a cool free comic book day. They have this that's kind of leading into the big comic event in the Venomverse kind of thing. Null, if you read Absolute Carnage, is like the next chapter of that, and also the next big event in the Marvel universe called Dark Ages. It's pretty brutal. Like I guess I'll spoil it. It's a free comic book, so was it Tony Stark gets hit by a plane? And he loses a leg.
Yeah, even better. What else?
Oh wait, no, that's in the X-Men, the free X-Men comic book day. It's not in this one.
Okay.
It's the Venom story, but yeah, it's pretty brutal. Yeah, I guess his technology gets shut down, and
oh wow,
Tony Stark crashes into an airplane. He loses a leg. It's fucking pretty brutal.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
ouch.
Also got another comic, Empire #2, which I liked a lot more than the first issue. This is the new Avengers Fantastic Four crossover
Empire.
big event series. It's the Kree and Skrull have teamed up. They're together now, and so they're coming to Earth to take out some of their enemies on the moon. These plant-based enemies. It's very weird, but it's a cool Sue Storm cover right there. I've been kind of obsessed with Sue Storm lately. I've been doing a deep dive on mid 90s Fantastic Four. So she's awesome. She's an awesome character. I love Sue Storm. And my last on my list this week, I picked up this.
Oh wow,
dude.
nice.
Peter Venkman.
That's a good face sculpt right there.
Yeah,
man.
no, it's really good. I have the
That's
one. I
amazing.
forgot the company that did one before. I wasn't gonna buy this one, but I saw it in person. I was like, oh, it looks really cool. This is Hasbro's new
Nice.
Ghostbusters line. Very cool. I like the packaging. Very cool looking figure.
You gonna open that one?
Debating.
Okay.
I might. I will see. But
So,
it looks good. in
That
the
looks a
packaging.
little like Ted Cruz though. Look at the face. Seriously though,
Oh,
doesn't it?
kind
Kind
of.
of.
Don't ruin it, Lori.
bloody.
Wow.
Don't ruin it.
Doesn't it though? A little bit. I'm
Wow.
sorry, but it does.
You got a Ted Cruz Ghostbusters figure, bro.
Abortion is wrong. Abortion is wrong. Yeah, that's a cool line. I like the.
That's Ted Cruz Murray.
There you go, exactly.
It's true. This guy has no dick. Let's
Ted Cruz
it's a
has
cool.
no dick.
It's a cool build a figure too. You can build up the dog from the movie.
cool.
So if you collect all the figures, you can make the dog from.
Oh,
Do you
so
ha- I thought you- do you
there's
have
a piece
more
of the
of
those?
there's a piece of the pterodog right there inside of a.
Yeah, it has one of the legs. So
Oh, that's
How many
cool,
do you
man.
need? How many do you need to
Five
make that?
figures?
Six figures.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
Oh,
all
that's
six? It's the four Ghostbusters and who?
it's the 4 Ghostbusters. Rick and
Son
Dana.
of a bitch.
Oh man.
Rick had that hair in the late 90s.
Oh, and Ghost of Sigourney Weaver's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
God.
Rick in the 90s.
That's cool.
So, yeah, you just had to bring
I
it up.
thought you had more of them. Do you have?
You set yourself
So
up on that
mean!
one.
I just wanted to know, but fuck you, Ray.
Let's see.
Okay, it's okay. I got broad shoulders. I could take it.
Yeah, you got half that right. Let's see, Alex. I think something that's killing children is optioned. The main character is named Erica Slaughter.
Oh,
Thank
if
you,
it's
Erica
if
Slaughter.
it's optioned, that'd be great. I'd rather see a TV show from just from the cover. I don't want a movie. It looks like it's too much to fucking explain in 2 hours, man.
Yeah. Alex again. Crack that puppy open, Michelle. She-Hulk. Read that shit. What the hell?
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
That's her homework-
That's from
that's her
Dr.
homework.
Omnibus right there, you know.
Yeah.
So
I will crack it.
Yeah, it's a great book. I love that book so much. Yeah, John Byrne is the goat, man. Cool. Let's see. Let's I guess we have time for hidden gems. Let's do hidden gems. Let's see. Hey, look at Rick. Rick's looking around the room. What can he grab real quick?
I know. I have a couple of things.
Michelle, what's your hidden gem for the week?
So Ray, what can you explain again what hidden gems is? Just
Hidden
so-
gem is
audience
this show and tell.
it's like your
you
show and tell.
like you did back in school, like something cool
Okay.
that's unique that probably people don't know about, and yeah, something you're proud of, something cool. It could be whatever. So it looks like Lori's ready. Go ahead, Lori.
Yeah, go ahead, Lori.
Well, my sister was cleaning out my dad and stepmom's place, after he passed away, and my stepmother had a lot of antique stuff, and she had found a poster back in the day. I don't know if you can see, but it's the poster of One-Eyed Jacks. with
Oh,
Marlon.
that's
wow.
dope. That is dope.
So my sister saw it and she's like, well, there's only one person I know that would love this. So
Brando, baby.
That's
so
perfect.
she calls me up and goes, I've got a gift for you. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, it's huge. I can't yeah.
Who's the co-star on that? It says
it's
Carl Malden?
Carl Malden, yeah.
Nice. Carl Malden.
Carl Malden. And actually, the ironic thing is that Kubrick was supposed to direct this. He did all the setup for it, but then Brando was the one that actually ended up directing it. So Kubrick set up the movie. But yeah, it's huge. It's like one of the actual big movie posters. And it, ironically enough, it sits right by my Brando's cat bed. So Brando sleeping next to Brando is there you go. So
it's apropos. It's only right.
That's a pretty fucking awesome.
It's only right.
Yeah, so I'm very happy about that. So that's my hidden gem, I guess.
That is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Michelle, what do you got?
very cool. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know if you can see all this. I mean, I showed this earlier, but I actually met Harvey Gillen at Dragon Con last year.
Oh, nice.
I got his signature.
Is that Guillermo?
Yes, that is Guillermo.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so
now you gotta
Harry
get the rest
Gillen
of them. It's not complete, Michelle.
No, it's not. It's not. Whenever and whoever I can get, especially Jackie Daytona, man, that's my guy.
You gotta have him sign it, Jackie Daytona.
Matt Berry,
You
love
guys
that.
have them sign it both right there. Laszlo, aka Jackie Daytona.
Actually, Guillermo and I share in real life. Harvey and I share the same birthday. Actually, I was very happy to find out about that. I was like, yeah. So now that makes me love him even more now. But
you're both familiars who will never be turned into vampires.
You should be Nandor. That'd be great. And then I have one more thing here. So, the very last concert before COVID, I went to Slim's, and I saw Local H and Soul Asylum.
Oh, wow.
So I kept my wonderful ticket. I know you probably can't see it, but I was able to also get a pick. This is Dave Perner's pick. Dave Perner from Soul Asylum.
Nice.
Yeah. And so that's one of my goodies here. But then I also went and picked up, Dave Perner wrote a book called Loud Fast Words, and it's basically a collection of all his songs over the last 40 years, with his band, with all the lyrics.
Dope.
And he's also got like well, you can't see, I'm sorry, but there's pictures in here and little anecdotes about, the songs that he had written over the years.
Cool.
Very a complete version. So
nice.
And the nice thing about Soul Asylum during this COVID crisis is Dave Perner, who is the lead original founding member, lead singer, and lead writer, him and the guitarist, Ryan, who's also in a band called, I can't remember the name of it, I'm sorry. They were doing quarantine sessions ever since COVID started. So every Friday, they were doing live sessions on Facebook and Facebook and what's the other one? Instagram.
Nice.
And they would be singing like 30-minute sets, all originals in acoustic form. And they just concluded their 100th songs last Friday. So they're not doing it anymore, but you can go on YouTube and look for some of those sessions. So basically all the songs that are probably in here are in those sessions. So this is definitely one of my hidden gems. You can still go purchase this, but as far as the pick and the concerts, we'll have to see when we'll go back into live music. But those two, What We Do in the Shadows and this book are my hidden gems.
Nice.
I'll go next. So I'll since these are close by me, I'll do this. So I got the
original music,
the best of
Godzilla. Wow,
that's
perfect.
1954 to 1975, and then 1984 to 1995.
Nice.
Some of the best movie music. It's so good. I love a lot of this stuff. It's beautiful music. If you get a handle, I think one of these are hard to find. But
I was going to say they look like they're Japanese imports. Are they?
Are they?
I don't know. No, they're not imports. No, these were released over here.
Oh wow!
They're great soundtracks. Akira, was it Fukunawa? What the hell? I can never pronounce his name. But he did most of the music and all the themes you recognize from Godzilla.
Nice, very cool.
So it's these are great. They have the Mothra twins song from Godzilla versus Mothra.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They have like King Kong versus Godzilla, like the marches, and they got stuff.
I love it.
It's beautiful music if you get your hands on
Very
this.
cool.
Some great music. I love listening to this stuff. It's yeah, they have all like probably my favorite music is from Godzilla versus Destroyer. It's basically when Godzilla gets destroyed in Destroyer, and it's a beautiful piece of music, and it's very haunting. It's very like it brings me back to that scene, like one of my favorite scenes in any movie.
Akira Ifukube.
Yeah, there you go. What he said.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce. I can barely pronounce my name. So let alone anybody else's name. So, yeah. So yeah, the Godzilla, the best of Godzilla soundtracks, man. Those are they're hard to find, but if you can find them, they're pretty awesome.
I still will put on like Godzilla YouTube, like like the music while I'm fucking like fighting in my Final Fantasy bosses, like boss battles. I will put like the Godzilla music because it fits so much better than the music that sometimes they write in to those games. It's fucking awesome music.
Criterion has the whole Godzilla
for Criterion, like all of them going throughout.
I think they have.
It's up to 1975.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I think it's like $112 on Amazon
like
right
that,
now. Yeah, I've been waiting for it to like drop a little bit. Yeah,
50%, right? 50%.
If they have them at fucking Barnes and Noble, I'm swooping.
Hey, if they
have to go to the Criterion.
If they have two, get me one. I got you.
We'll see. Let me buy you something for my birthday, Rick. Yeah,
I was gonna say. There you go.
Well, let me buy both of them. There,
fucking typical Rick.
Typical Rick.
Still waiting on the King Kong versus Godzilla, man. I can't wait till that comes out, man. Yeah. Whoever knows when that's gonna happen.
That would have been my thing, man. I just want to know when movies are coming back, but yeah.
Yeah, never. Everything straight to video. It's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see. I don't have to go outside. It's great. Rick, what's your hidden gem for the week? And then we can wrap this up.
So I was like looking through a couple of things that I've had, and dude, I found this from in my collection. It's still.
Oh wow!
It's a
Holy
cell
crap.
shade from 1993.
Nice.
It's Holly Rockabye Baby, Flintstones. And it's actually signed, if you could see that, by Bill Hanna and Joe Barbera.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm a big fan of like WB and Hanna-Barbera stuff. I really adore this stuff.
Nice.
It's simple art. It's great art. These are the cartoons I grew up with inadvertently because back then in syndication, we had the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour. So. Yeah, I grew up with the Jetsons and the Flintstones, and I just thought,
absolutely.
I found that it was just awesome that
nice.
I have this in my collection. This is fucking dope.
So Rick, let me ask you one thing. So you were so fucked up last week that you forgot that was your hidden gem last week.
Oh God. That's
how fucked up Rick was last Sunday. That was his hidden gem last week.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
The rest of the show is going to be done like this.
That's gotta be the. That's gotta be.
Put Fieldy. Put Fieldy.
Fieldy, hi Fieldy. There you go.
Fieldy, what's your hidden gem?
From now on, this is how I'm going.
That's the same face Rick had last week too. So
with the cone, right? With the cone too, right?
Classic Rick.
Wow. That's a memorable episode here.
Well, that's going in the best of clip show. I tell you.
Best of bloopers, right?
That's fucking amazing. All right, that's. Okay.
So Fieldy, what are your pulls for the week?
Yeah, Fieldy. What's your hidden gem? And don't say Rick.
I don't know. Like, leave me the fuck alone. You already put me in this goddamn cone. Okay. Well.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Shit.
So hey Rick, you want to talk more about Zelda? Lori, any final words before we get out of here?
Just I wish I were down at obviously in San Diego and enjoying what should have been Comic-Con. 51 years I think, or 50 years. It's sad
50 years last year I think.
Yeah, so
I have the pen you get me.
That's true. That's right. I forgot about that. It's just, it's sad to not be there, but it's also, I mean, the good thing is that I get to actually watch the panels that I might have probably missed. So it's actually kind of a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But yeah, I just wish I were down there and able to partake in everything, because it's different, but not the same as, but next year will be bigger and better, and all the swag. I'll get you guys all the swag and whatever you guys want next year.
I got first dibs. I was there first.
Of course, always.
Hey, you never know. If this thing blows up, I can fucking get a press pass and actually go next year. So we'll see.
That would be awesome. That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Lori, quick question.
Yes.
Is there on the website for the Comic-Con, are there places where if you wanted to get a commission from an artist, there's links, or you just have to go to the artist website?
I think you can.
It depends on the artist.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are doing like their own personal things too. Like follow that sketch group on Facebook. There'll be like some guys that open up their commissions and stuff. So yeah, there's.
I think they do have like an artist alley and things like that. If you go to comiccon.org or .org or .com, I can never remember, and they should have like all of that information on there, because I do think that they do have the links that will then get you to their websites and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully. Okay. And then happy birthday, Ray, tomorrow. Yay.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. I'm so excited. Michelle, you got any final words for us?
Well, just following what Lori said, I miss all the comic conventions and live shows. And I just found out, well, not just, but, a few weeks ago that they finally did cancel the Dragon Con for this year. I guess they were waiting, for final decision from government and stuff, especially with this new second COVID surge. So the good thing about it is that they're able to roll my membership for next year.
Same with me. Yeah, thank God.
All that I had to pay up front, they're rolling that to next year also.
Yeah,
so
thank God.
I will be seeing, Uncle George Perez next year, and
nice.
We did ask him to walk me down the aisle for a wedding with Joseph. So we'll see if we can get an invitation for everybody to go to Dragon Con next year.
There you go.
My price is a George Perez sketch. So
there you go.
That's the way to get me there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And if you can watch those panels, because like Lori said, this is an opportunity to be able to go to the links for YouTube and get some information on things that you probably couldn't see if you were actually down there. So
yeah. And there's gonna be a bunch of more releases coming out in the next couple of days. So this might even turn into like another week of stuff. People are gonna like slowly release stuff. So there's more stuff to be released.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Rick, you got any final words for us?
Without risk of repeating something that I repeated last time, no, I don't.
That's classic. Wow. Love you, Rick.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Surprise, surprise.
I gotta watch that show. After he goes, don't you remember? I was like, ooh, what did I do? And I started watching to a point I was just like, I can't watch right now. I can't even listen. I can't listen. I didn't get that.
You never listen.
Fast forward.
Thanks everybody watching the show. Thanks for the live chat, all the folks that chimed in. So we got some videos for you to watch. We got a Super 7 Comic-Con haul if you want to check that out. We have a review of the Old Guard movie on Netflix. If you want to check that out, watch the movie and watch the spoiler review. It's a non-spoiler spoiler review if you want to watch that. And I think we're back to a regular scheduled program next week, Sunday 8 p.m. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot more stuff to talk about. And hopefully we'll have a toy review of all the Comic-Con reveals on maybe Tuesday, Wednesday with Mr. Scumbag Dre. So hopefully that comes out this week too. So yeah, look out for that stuff. Look out for some more videos. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you have. If you enjoyed this, we're trying to build this as much as we can. It's getting better. We're learning and getting better, and we're doing our best. We're trying now. We're like the Orange Cassidy of YouTube channels. We're gonna start playing. So yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for the birthday wishes
guys.
Yes,
and stuff.
happy birthday.
Exactly.
Happy birthday.
Good to see everyone. Miss you guys.
Yeah, you
Cool.
too, Lori.
Miss
So
you,
good to
Lori.
see you.
All right, we're gonna go on some adventures today. We're gonna go get chicken wings and go to comic shops.
Woohoo!
Right. Enjoy your weekend, all.
It's gonna be a
Thanks,
fun
guys.
one. Yeah, cool. All right, so everybody stay safe, wear your mask, wash your ass, and yeah, see you guys next time.
Peace out.